What's up? I'm Jonathan and welcome to Maker Tales, where I'm sharing my maker journey to help you go further in yours. So don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell icon to never miss an opportunity to keep making. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make this laser cut wood wall art. This project caught me out a couple of times, and the real trick you'll learn in this project is how to make perfectly fitting pieces for future inlay style projects. Let's start off by creating a design made of individual pieces. I'm using Rhino 3D, but feel free to use a preferred vector drawing program. Just remember to keep laser accurate. When it comes to wood wall art, designs can be very objective. To keep things neutral, I'll be designing a geometrical style design. With the design done, I would strongly suggest that you do some computer-based coloring to see if you like the outcome of your design. Of course, color is completely optional. Later on, I'll show you a design where I've used just the direction of the grain instead of color. Once you are happy with your design, there is just one more step: kerf compensation. Like any precise laser cutting project, we need to finish the design off by knowing our laser kerf. To learn a little bit more about laser kerf, head over to my finger joints with no glue video to find out your laser kerf. Link is down in the description. My basic laser kerf for my 3mm laser ply is 0.075mm. Having said that, if I use this exact kerf value in a complicated inlay or wall art design, I would be working with zero tolerance, which is a double-edged knife. Yes, it would be possible, but it would take me 5 times longer to fit all the pieces together. To find my perfect inlay wall art kerf, I use this method. I start off by creating this design here. Once again, made of individual pieces. From this point, we need to separate the pieces and apply the desired laser kerf offset. This offset will be less than the exact kerf to give you a very small margin of error. After a few tests, you'll find your perfect fit. I ended up with my desired fit at 0.05mm of offset. This offset is key to perfectly fitting pieces. Here is the test design with and without the offset. As you see, without the offset, the pieces move around within the frame. This effect compounds with the more pieces you have in a design. A word of warning: what really caught me out in this project was my understanding of offset. I truly believed that scale and offset were the same thing. In a nutshell, scale makes pieces bigger but remains the absolute shape. Offset makes the pieces larger by construing the shape to fit the desired offset equidistant along all edges. With this newfound knowledge, let's apply the offset to our design. And it's that easy. It's now ready to be cut out. Once cut, it's relatively simple. If you have a complicated design, I advise using masking tape to keep all the pieces together to make the next steps easier. I then go and give it a quick sand on both sides, glue up the frame if there is a frame, then I'm going to color the wood. I'm using watercolors here. If you do the same, keep in mind that this will raise the grain, plus it may expand the piece, making them harder to fit together if it is not fully dried again. To fully dry it, I put mine on top of the radiator for just a couple of minutes. I'm then going to be using some 320 grit sandpaper to just take off that top raised grain, plus I want to just make my colors just a tiny little bit paler. With this done, you now just glue it all together, and there you have it, some perfectly fitting wood wall art. When it comes to wood wall art, the emphasis is on art. Play around with your design. Go organic looking. Lose the frame, break rules, and go beyond any limits that you set yourself. A whole bunch of useful links are down in the description, including where you can get these files for yourself. If you're wondering how to put these up on the wall, I would suggest using a command strip. If you enjoyed this, perhaps check out another one of my videos, and if you have any questions, do leave them down in the comments below. Thanks for watching, keep making, and let the quest continue.